Yeah,
So,
I've been that all my life.
uh-huh. So this is your place.
Yeah.
Pretty neat little place you got here. You want to tell me about it? Or
It's
show me?
a retirement project.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I give up my airplanes and I retired. I give the airplanes up so I could retire. And I bought this land and I'm doing everything here myself. It's all homemade.
Okay, well let's show me around.
Okay. Come on, that's Buddy the dog.
He's really who owned the place. That's
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah. So
Oh look, you got Cars the movie, man. The organic fuel, man.
that's more than likely the only Fillmore there is.
Really?
They never had one when they made the film. It was all animated. And that's the 66 Volkswagen bus. I was in the process of uh, rebuilding it when the movie came out. And I was in the process of painting it. And I just changed all my plans and copied and got a model and took pictures of it and expanded it. And it's as close as you can get.
Oh man, I'm a big fan of Fillmore. He's my hero. I won't have to come back. I won't have to like get rich one day and buy this for me.
It's going into auction
Yeah.
when I die.
Well,
I'll be able to buy it then.
I don't know.
Once I put it, I don't like to make more displays. You know, if I sold that, I'd have to do something else.
Yeah, I know.
I've got too many projects. I don't want
But
to.
maybe I'll just invite everybody here to come see him.
Yeah, is he with you too?
No, I don't
Hi,
know
how
who
are
you are.
you? You're John's place, I think.
Yeah, this is John
I'm
here.
John and that's Buddy. Where are you from?
Spain.
Oh, really? All right. Well, I'm gonna show him around
That's okay.
and you can follow. Are you alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Going through this door.
So you used to be an airplane pilot, or you used to work for the Air Force or
I
something?
had two antiques and one homemade airplane,
Wow.
and a lot on a private airport. And I give all of it. I sold it all in a month.
Now here we are. Well, you still got this airplane.
Yeah, it's one I wouldn't flown ever.
The oldest one ever flown?
No, I would never have flown it. It's not a quality airplane.
Yeah.
The wing struts are attached to the wheel axle. If the wing breaks, guess what happens?
Down you go.
Friggin' die. And anyway, that's my newest project, my latest project. I'm getting close to finishing it. I've got to paint this roof and finish it.
Okay.
That's the only one like it in the world. And,
And this is your shop. This is where you make all the stuff?
nothing gets stored in here unless it's a tool.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, you got a lot of tools in here.
Yeah.
Less it's being worked on, or is a tool. That's where this
Do
is.
what?
Less being worked on, or is a tool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a complete build. Every nut, bolt, and screw.
Oh.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
And then what you got over here? Is
Well, I'll
that?
show you the rest of it here. This is that's the end of Route 66 right there, San
Yeah.
Monica Pier. And that's the picture there I painted that from. And that's the Vespa. Sold new Sears and Roebuck is an Allstate. And let me show you something here. You talked about the Volkswagen bus.
Yeah.
This is the guy right here that inspired the Volkswagen bus.
Okay.
And his other car was a Mustang. I met him. I told him about doing Fillmore, and he come to see it in his Mustang, and that's Fillmore. See right there? It's a lot better picture. His other car was a '65 Mustang GT.
I should help you build Fillmore's house, a big geodesic dome he was living in. That'd be cool.
He was living in
A big-
school bus made into a house.
Oh, that guy was?
Yeah.
Wow. That's what I used to do, and that's what I'm fixing to do.
A school bus or?
Yeah, I used to live in a school bus, and I'm trying to get back to living in a school bus, but I don't know. I like my van now. The van is
See, he was an artist and sold his artwork.
wow.
His dad invented the cozy dog. And this, I'm doing his life history right there. He lived out in the desert in a converted school bus. Built a second story on it.
Well, this is not a school bus; it's a VW bus.
Yeah, yeah. But he lived in a school bus.
Oh, he just drove the VW.
Yeah, he made the school bus into a house,
Uh-huh.
and I think it would run, but he just drive it. He lived in it, out in the middle of the desert. So, see, and there's Bob right there. He died in 2009, cancer. But anyway, it's a life story. That's the guy retrieved the Volkswagen bus for his son, for his brother, and that's the end of the trail right there. And when they hauling it back, it blew a tire. So that's this artwork right there, all of it. He made his living selling artwork.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And this is story about, he did a story about his dad right there. This is Model T Ford that could have been built just like that in 1920. The radiator was in 1917 to 1922.
This is a Model T.
Model T.
But this is a race car version of it. Like
That's how they made race cars back then.
Okay. So I see Model Ts all the time, and they always look a little bit different. Right? I guess the engine is the main. The engine, the wheels are the Model T, and then they kind of put whatever they want on the back. Is that how that works, or?
Well, they made all sorts of different body styles.
Yeah. So they different body styles, but.
Yeah. This is the Model T right there in that building.
Uh-huh.
And these are what they look like when they're racing.
Okay. So instead of having a cab, you just had one seat.
Yeah. See, this was mine right here. This is the 1914 model right here. That was stock.
Yeah, that one had a cab on it. Okay.
Well, they evolved, but they evolved onto the same chassis. That's 1914 right there. First year of the moving production line. That still had the original interior on it. Went in here for museum. That was one of the very first cars anywhere ever that was made on a production line. They made over 200,000 of them the first year.
Yeah. Right there in Highland Park.
Yeah. When they started production in 1914, the tires were white. By the end of the model year, they were black. Tires were originally made out of latex, and they didn't have tread on them. And that World War II had started there. I mean, one had started there, and they couldn't get the ship enough latex rubber. So they started putting stuff in the latex, and they put carbon black in there, and it made a tire. I was able to put tread on them then. And then upstairs is you set in the Volkswagen up there, and then in here.
Is this another Volkswagen Beetle up here?
Let me show you in here first, and you go do that.
Okay. Okay.
And I got this Mr. Wimpy. So.
Oh, there's a little Model T racer car made out of tin can.
Yeah. This is Oklahoma in 1957. When Oklahoma was 50 years old. And up there is 2007 when it was 100 years old. The first road paved all the way across border to border in Oklahoma was Route 66. And the first road that was bypassed by a 4-lane highway was 66. This in 53, this in 57, and by 1960 it was 4-lane all the way. And then this is book number 15. All these are full. I just started the new. That was
So this is a sign-in sheet?
Yeah, sign-in sheet. And they write in their own languages.
Yeah.
So it's mind-blowing.
Well, I'll sign in later.
If you want it,
Yeah.
he can sign it and then write whatever he wants in his own language. He's from Spain, so.
Yeah, it's crazy. The first highway that was built and the first highway got replaced.
Yeah. Isn't that something? Look at here. On the other side of the highway, under those trees, there's a little road. That's the original 66.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Before it was 66, it was the Ozark Trail, a horse trail. And they named it Route 66 in 26, 28, they paved that. And 29, they paved the second half of it. And then after World War II, they cut through the hill and bypassed that. You know who Victor is?
No.
They're right here. He's from Spain.
Yeah?
He wrote the tour book about Route 66 in Spain. And he come through here 2 times a summer with groups that size, all on motorcycles. See, and that's enough 3 weeks apart. He started at Chicago, go to LA, then 3 weeks later he'd come through with another group. And he didn't show up last year, and I got to ask some questions, and he had a back operation that got infected and killed him.
Oh,
That put an end to him.
yeah.
That's what happens sometimes. But anyway, just feel at home here. And you can go upstairs and sit in the Volkswagen. And I've got a library up there. You can look through the books.
So, and you got a lot more stuff outside too, and
Yeah, a little bit. Just anything that looks interesting, I'll put up. See this figure right here through the window? That's a replica of one in Elk City. It's about 3 times that size at the National Route 66 Museum in Elk City. So Excuse me. It's all just a bunch of homemade shit. That's all I got to say.
I think it's pretty cool, man. We should build him that geodesic dome
Yeah.
house out there in that grass field right out front. Build that big, you know how Fillmore lived in that geodesic dome,
Yeah.
right? In the
Yeah.
movie. We
Uh-huh.
should make that.
Yeah.
I built a geodesic dome before. Built a couple of them,
You know
actually.
how I do it? Is I get some 2-inch styrofoam and cut them in diamonds
Yeah.
and put them all together and then cover it with fiberglass cloth and epoxy resin.
Yeah.
So you have
I probably just make the geodesic dome out of wood, and then put canvas over the whole thing. Yeah, but that works too. The fiber, I like the whole thing, but the way you said it would be insulated. That way, somebody could like stay in there.
and wood rots.
And wood.
Rots.
Yeah, the way you said it would be insulated, somebody could stay in there, and it would be nice and warm and cool in the summer.
That's important. I wouldn't want to live in one now.
You know, but it's be a cool little spot for people to check out. What?
You can't ventilate it as easy.
Yeah.
I was about air conditioning. You couldn't do that with that's it. Dome.
Well, if you had it insulated and closed, you can air condition it.
Yeah. Things up there like it.
Yeah. Yeah, this shop is not even in air conditioned. In the middle of summer, you don't even have fans on. But it's okay. It's not that hot.
Nice more plane, huh?
That's a 1/3 scale. I mean, a 1/4 scale of the airplane I sold.
Have you ever flight? No.
Yeah, I remember on that.
Oh yeah, there is a little library, and there's a pool table up here.
Just to look at.
More stuff from Cars and Movies. Okay, go. Look, I'm driving the VW, man. Boom, boom, boom. Going down the road. Me. Honk, honk. Boom, boom. Oh, the horn don't work. Okay. This is pretty cool. VW. Oh, look at all these little VWs. Oh, look, notifications finally went out. Everybody's showing up. Thank you, welcome in everybody. Welcome to the party. We are here on Route 66. This guy's got a really cool house. And we're checking it out. All the fun little the movie stuff. Here, Fillmore. Yeah, dude, I say Fillmore is Leslie. That's where Fillmore lives. Right here.
You want something to drink? You got water, Coke, and ice box.
You got Coke?
Yeah.
I'll take a Coke. I'll give you a...
No service. You gotta go get it.
Okay.
They're all the way to the back of the box.
The back of this ice box right here?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a old-fashioned soda fountain. Boom. And you got a popcorn machine. Like you even have a movie theater, so when you have movie nights. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I'll get you $1 for the soda. Maybe a couple bucks for the video.
Whatever.
I try, but I'm on a budget myself.
Who isn't? Except Trump.
This is pretty cool. You got a little movie theater here. You show movies about Route 66 or whatever, I guess.
Whatever it needs. The projector's up there, and it started messing up, so I just went and bought a TV.
Yeah. TVs are more reliable than projector. And TVs are getting cheap nowadays.
Yeah. I paid $3,000 for that one.
Yeah, I paid $3,000 for the
That's
projector.
25 years ago.
And then that TV was probably like a couple $100.
No, I bought it. It was over 1,200.
Yeah.
When they break, you just buy another one.
Yep. No way to do it.
And that one's working good. I could probably fix it, but I'm old enough now, I don't like to get on a ladder.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, buddy? Poor old thing.
Man, Coca-Cola, the classic though, man. Even though Pepsi is good. But the Coca-Cola, the classic. That's what they say.
I stocked one type of soda pop, and Pops down the way stocked 700 different kinds of soda pop.
Well, I'm gonna go take a look around the yard.
Okay.
You wanna come with me or you wanna hang out in here?
I'm going to get to work before I need to.
What are you working on? Need any help?
Driveway out there right now. I'm working on something all the time.
Oh, and welcome to being a homeowner. Welcome to being a property owner. You're always working on something when you have a piece of property.
Yeah.
Uh.
I do all sorts of stuff.
I used to love. I used to own a house. And I used to love it because I always had something to do.
I don't want anything that looks like a house. They charge for too much taxes. Well, I live in they call a garage.
Yeah, this is a garage, and
That's a garage.
there's another garage.
That's everything I got here is a garage.
Is that the garage you're staying in?
Yeah.
And then you got some light, see, and then you got another garage back there. Is that another workshop?
No, storage.
Storage.
I got a few tools out there. I just have room for them here. But mostly this is where everything is cleared and
Oh, look at that thing. What is this?
That's a Chevrolet Malibu.
Che-
Modified it a little.
yeah, you might modify a little bit.
Car motorcycle.
Chevy Malibu made it a motorcycle. That's fun.
2007 Chevrolet Malibu, I modified it.
Oh, is it 2007?
Yeah, I bought a brand new one at a total at a salvage yard. Brought it home and built that.
Oh, it was almost brand new when you bought it?
Yeah. I bought the newest car I could find that was total.
Oh.
That was a General Motors. I would never even attempt that with a Ford or a Chrysler. The body's made out of styrofoam.
Really? A lot of this stuff is made out of styrofoam?
Yeah,
Styrofoam and fiberglass?
yeah. That's aluminum there. If I could build it factory out of aluminum, I use it.
Yep.
You can get up and jump up and down on that, and it wouldn't hurt it.
Well, look, he's like a rocket ship in there.
Yeah, and if you kick the foot pedal to the floor, it does that.
You fly.
It rockets. That weighs about half as much as a Malibu.
And have all the engine of a Malibu.
100%. And it's
Is the Malibu a front wheel drive?
front wheel drive.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that trailing wheel is just for the trailing wheel.
Yeah. It's the steering column, it's Chevrolet Malibu. Everything's Malibu. Even the rear view mirrors are Malibu.
And how long did it take you to put this thing together?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years of taking your time, or 2 years working on it almost every day?
I worked on it about every day when I was building it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
The car that I built it from, the computers were at the left front corner of the car, and that's where it had it crashed. It ruined every one of them. I had to figure that out. I took it a good 6 months. It's frustration.
What the computer?
Trying to figure out what was wrong with it, why it wasn't working. I ended up replacing every one of the computers. The computers is what took the hit of the wreck. It was a severe wreck. And those wheels are the evolution of the Ford wheels from 1909 to 1948.
And then they have the year when they make it 1909 to 1927. And in 1926 they moved to this one.
Yeah.
So they originated with wood wheels.
Yeah.
You know, just like it's almost like a wood.
This every car they build had wood wheels, but in 26, 27 you could pay extra and get a metal wheel.
Or you could get, but they still have the wooden wheels, but you could pay extra to have get full metal.
Yeah. And then at 28 you couldn't. They haven't made a wood wheel since then.
Okay, so they discontinued the wood altogether in 28.
Right. They didn't know how. They didn't have machines big enough to press the steel out. And so they had to put wire spokes in them. And they finally got machine capability so they could press the steel wheels.
In the 1930s.
Yeah.
Well, 1936. This is the first one that they
Yeah. They
tried
went
to.
to this and then they went to that.
And then in 1940, it's pretty much just like a standard wheel.
Yeah, it was a standard wheel. And they got smaller every year. Now they're getting bigger every year because of the disc brakes. The bigger you make a disc brake, the better it works.
And he got grapevines.
Oh, they're just some kind of vine. I don't know what they are.
Might be a grapevine. It might be something else.
It's not a grapevine.
No.
I think it's called weeds.
Yeah. The cans, do they go in the recycling, or you put them in the trash?
I've got an aluminum barrel right there.
Okay.
Squeeze it flat before you put it in there. That way it don't fill up so fast. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, there it goes. All right, let's try it one more time.
Sideways. There. That's how you do it. That way it don't fill up so fast. You save a lot of money recycling aluminum.
Yeah, it adds up, and then
It takes a huge amount of electricity to well, thank you, sir.
Lovely place.
Well, I'm glad you like it. Let,
Yeah,
let me
incredible.
let me show you. You know about the little road?
what road?
The little road.
The little road. What's the little road?
It's the original 66. And there's the highway there. Under those trees, there's a little road.
Uh huh.
See what I mean? It's a little road. It's the original 66. In 1926, they named it Route 66. It was the Ozark Trail. And they named it Route 66 and 26. And in 1928, they paved the first half of that road with cement. And then going around, it's a mile long. The second half is asphalt. And then after World War II, they bypassed it. And it's just like it was. It's never been, it's a time capsule. And you can still drive it. Turn left, go down the bottom of the hill, turn right. It goes all the way around that hill, and there's a sign about Paul McCartney stopping and asking directions. When he was 66 years old, he got a 66 Ford Bronco and drove Route 66 in it with his girlfriend.
Yeah. They are working on building a bicycle path all the way down 66, down all the little roads and stuff.
Well, I've ran almost all of Route 66 in Oklahoma on foot.
Yeah. Wow.
First 100 miles of it was in 08. I mean, 06. Second 100 miles was in 08. And the third one was in 2010. There's 3 100-mile foot races on the original alignments.
You mind if you take a picture with me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll take it for you.
Thank you.
Right, right.
66.
I took a
Thank you.
couple. I got the sign in the back row.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought it looked good with the sign in the back.
Yeah.
I angled it over here so you get the sign in the back.
Nice visit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me
Bye.
give you some free stuff. I got some free stuff. You want one of these too? You got it? That's
What?
a trip guide.
Oh, really? Oh, they
It's free.
somebody give them these to you to give
Yeah.
out.
What supports this book is the ads that's in it. Okay, right there, that's where we're at. That's that little road.
Mhm.
See, and it says here, roadside scavenger hunt, a Volkswagen emerged from a house, attributed to 66 sites.
Oh, so it's only a little tiny road.
Yeah.
So you come out. This is your place right here, right?
No, I'm right there in the middle of that straight line.
So you just come out of your driveway all the way onto
Go
the.
left, go left 500 foot, and turn right.
Let me go down there
Yeah.
and take a ride down that little
Yeah.
road.
And if you stop at anything that's in here, always say, when you get ready to leave, I saw it in the trip guide. Because these ads is what makes this a free book. So if they don't know that their ad is doing something, they won't be spending it next year. So, it's a pretty good book.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, and that's why I'm making these videos because of I'm kind of like I'm like the digital trip guy.
Yeah.
People can watch the YouTube videos and go on Route 66 and from the comfort of their home, but maybe they want to actually come out here in real life, maybe.
I don't watch anything. I ain't got time. I'm too busy
Doing these projects. I feel like I should stay and help you with a project.
I work mostly alone because I can work faster. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I've been thinking about building. Well, what I like to we're thinking about doing is thinking about getting a Jesus dome and putting Fillmore on the side of it where people could drive down the road and see Fillmore House and then sells biodiesel and E85 from the people.
Yeah.
You know, and like just like a little roadside place where people can.
It's hard to figure out the most efficient way of doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I do it the most efficient way. You know, the one, if I was ever around a construction site that cut a lot of 2x4s, I'd build a house out of 2x4s stacked like bricks.
My friend did that. My friend did that. My friend built a whole house out of nothing but 2x4s.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But the only thing is I don't build stuff that burns. This
yeah.
is all steel. All steel. See, that's steel. This is steel. There's a little wood trim and stuff.
But that's just for decoration.
And all these structures, there's no wood 2x4s in them. No. Screwed together. If it burns, it will still be standing. Yeah. It wouldn't burn up and fall down.
What is this machine here? Or a fuel pump?
The oil pump.
Oh yeah.
This is-
What? Oh, this oil.
This is pre 55-gallon barrel. They made the tip over and roll like a wooden push to kill. And this This is how you pump the oil out of it into a deal right there.
Oh, okay. So, and then you pump it in there and then you put it in your car.
Yeah.
Pump it into a can.
Yeah. See, that, they had to make them heavy to not dent up. They found out they could just make a real light tin one and use a two-wheel dolly to move them around. They didn't make many of these. Still, I forget what it says. It's conical or something like that. I got it and made a display out of it.
Well, it's nice.
This was, I think, 1909 right there.
What is this? Oh, how they
It's a
refill.
sell-off valve. So if you had it laying on its side, that would work in a late model 55-gallon barrel also. Yeah. I'm gonna get too old to read this shit.
What's up, Eric?
I can't read it. It's early 1900s. They were still learning, figure out which one was easiest. You got to figure out how to make it and all that, and how to seal it. The wind will blow just a little bit.
It's Fillmore.
That might be the only one.
I know. Does it drive?
I think it would if I'd have to put a brake job on it, put a good engine in it.
Oh, the engine is no good in it?
It's the original engine. I don't know if it run or not. I never tried to make it. There's one here. Display. You can open the front door. I did the front seat.
Oh wow, the front inside look good.
Yeah.
The back is kind of rough, you know, but the inside is nice.
Well, it's just dirty. Is all it is.
I mean, yeah, it's a little dusty back there,
It's got it.
and
Well,
the
that
side
back there, I didn't do anything.
and the sides are falling off, but you know,
Yeah. I didn't do anything.
you still got all the components in there that ready to put back together if you ever get the time.
Yeah, I just wanted a display. Put new tires on it and painted it. Fixed all the holes and stuff. Reupholstered the seats. And I did all this. It's all brand new 25 years ago.
Oh, the sides.
Moisture in the air runs cardboard.
Yeah. Did it originally have cardboard?
Yeah,
Oh.
just like that. But they deteriorate. And it's never been outside.
You like your little Earth Glow file pal.
It's exactly how they did it. I got a
You got motors in there. I saw it on the little Hot Wheel car motors.
yeah. Then I took a camera and did a blow up on it.
Oh, you took the clips of the movie and blew it up, and traced it on there.
I got all the cardboard templates to do this again.
You got all the cardboard templates to do this again.
I made templates to do this.
Maybe I should paint my van up. Maybe I'd get more attention if I had to paint on my van.
Well, it's up to you. You gotta know what. I was gonna do this I had a picture of Jane Fonda, Comet, the old Jane Fonda hanging out one of these, one with the peace sign. And that's what I was going to do. We were going to do that job. But I copied this. I mean, the little models have got the exact same thing in the exact same spots. At the exact same. I scaled them. Yeah, I could paint that peace sign in 10 minutes.
Where's the templates at?
What?
Where's the templates at?
What?
The templates at?
What's the templates?
You say you still have the
Oh,
templates.
templates. I got them in my side.
I don't know. Maybe I should put the globe on my van.
It's kind of neat, isn't it?
I really like that globe, that flower on the globe.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I should put that on my van. I don't know.
The piece, and I got, I forget what's on the other side. Oh, big peace sign and groovy and love.
My one door is all messed up on my van. That's the only thing I don't like about my van is the passenger size sliding door is all messed up.
Oh, you can find another one, can't you?
Yeah, I don't know how to take it off, put it back on. I don't even know how to get the thing open because it's all crushed in. When I bought that van, it was totaled, right?
Yeah.
And the insurance company would not even didn't want to insure it. So I got insurance on myself. I got insurance so I could drive any vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what vehicle, I got that insurance policy where I can drive any vehicle I want. And I'm insured. The vehicle is uninsurable. They wouldn't insure the vehicle, but I was insured.
Yeah.
No, but so I told them I'd just get insurance. So I went and called the insurance company and told them just put insurance on me. If you ain't going to insure the car, because the side got really bad damage on the side, they say for a year they're not going to insure the car itself. But, you know.
All you gotta do is build paper the other
Well, yeah, exactly, and that's what the insurance would do. That's why that's the insurance I got would pay for the other person. Ain't gonna pay for my van though. If my van get wrecked, I'm on my own.
You better not let anybody drive it.
Yeah. I don't know, but maybe I gotta figure out how to fix the doors and stuff on it. And then I want to paint it. Maybe I should talk to you about how much you want to charge me to paint it.
You'll figure it out.
I think I want to get it painted because I feel like it would definitely make more of a statement if it was painted.
You take a buffer and make that look good.
What?
You take a buffer and compound and go over it and make it shine.
Buff it all up. And then you got another car sticking out of the ground. Is that the back end of the other car?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So oh, that's fun. You took the front of the car and put it over there, and you took the back and put it over here.
That way they don't fight.
What?
That way they don't get into a fight.
Yeah.
Look at this tree here. I haven't figured out exactly what's going on. I've never caught anything messing with it. They're eating the tree, man. Got holes everywhere. I've never heard any bird knocking on it or anything.
You didn't put the holes there?
No.
You came out here one day and the holes in your tree.
Well, it's progressively getting bigger. The holes are getting bigger. The bark's going away on it and everything. I'm just waiting to see what the hell's going on. See how it's plumb up the tree.
Well, yeah, what happened is there probably somebody screwed something into the tree long time ago?
No. Something's doing that.
No?
You see it, look at it, it's all the way up. And this thing.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like you put a sign in there and then it fell out.
No, I don't know what's happening. I never hear a bird, a woodpecker, or anything. I've never seen anything on this tree.
What do you guys think?
I could push it over with one hand. It's logged.
Yeah,
I was getting ready to do it and I noticed them holes. I've just been watching it now. It's getting, the bark's disappearing more and the holes are appearing in and the holes are getting bigger. It's only doing this once.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
See, this side is all bent in that. You see this side is all denned in. I just stuck this piece of wood up here. This piece of wood is just ain't in there. I tied my solar wire around it so it don't fly off. I don't know.
Take the door panel off and cut a couple of holes in the inside of it, like a hammer and a wood deal and knock it out. It'll probably open the shut.
Yeah.
You couldn't go get it on the door though because that's too flat to the front.
Yeah, the frame is all met so it won't slide back and forth. I was thinking about doing is building out a wood frame but go around this and then put hinges on the top and open it up like a gold wing door level,
Yeah.
Like
Get the door open, you'd have to kick that open. Kick it out. Kick it out.
I take everything out and then kick it out with my feet.
Yeah. Or a sledgehammer or a wood piece of wood.
I mean, it's worth a try.
Any insurance company would total that thing.
It was total. That's why I got a good deal on it. I only paid $500 for the van,
Yeah.
and then I put $1,000 in redoing the back end because I had to put a new suspension on the back end, a new leaf spring on the back end, and they ended up doing both sides and for $1,000 and then that's pretty much all. And then I had to put a new alternator in there, a new battery. Other than that, I haven't really done much. I drove it all the way up and down. I drove it from Arizona all the way up to Seattle, back down from Seattle down to LA, and then back, and then all the way to here. Hadn't had a problem. It only have 70,000 miles on it.
You might be able to take one of them box line bags, stick in there, and take an air hose and hit it.
Yeah. Oh, one of the balloon things?
Yeah. Take the air hose on. That's gonna be pretty. That's got some pretty hard bending.
Yeah. One crackhead tried to kind of walk up to me, and he's like, "I'll fix it for $400." He's like, "I'll give you $200," and he's like, "Ah," he left. You know, and then I'm thinking, there's no way he's gonna fix this even for 400.
Well, she could buy a door cheaper than that.
Well, but I like, yeah. But if you can get this door off, that's you know.
Well, I can get the door off in a hurry.
Yeah.
I mean, in a hurry. I think I've got to go to work right now.
Oh, you got another guy coming? All right. Well, I think. Oh, I'll be back. I think we just need to paint the van. I think we need to hire this guy to paint the van. I'm going to but before we do that, I'm going to take a ride down the little road and come back. And I need a corner. I need to get me a new air filter. That's what they say. I'm gonna go take a look at that little road. I'll be back. Are you gonna be? You think we can do some painting today or no? You think we can do some painting today when I come back or no?
Painting?
Yeah, we could paint. We could spray paint this up a little bit.
Oh no.
No,
I've
not.
got work to do. I haven't got any work done today.
Yeah. Well, then maybe I'll be back another day for that.
Okay.
Alright, well, yeah. I might have to find somebody else to do the painting. Alright, we're gonna go take a look at this little road this guy's talking about while we're here. We're just gonna get the live stream going since you guys are already here too. What's going on with the live chat? And there's also donation buttons available if you guys are there, and also there's really appreciate it. need to put my seatbelt on. East Old Highway 66. There you go. There's the sign. Check it out, people. A little swamp. Oh, see a swamp. 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 There's a swampy swamp coming. Well, that little house is pretty cool. Boom, 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 boom. The organic view, man. Oh, look, is it going around? Here, I think this is his house right here. I'm trying to pull over here so you can. I think no, it's a little bit further down. But at least I let the car go by. Here he is. Here's Phil's place right here. Look at that little well thing. Oh, I see that well all the time in the. Pictures and stuff. All right. Alright, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share the video, support the channel any way you can. Appreciate everybody that does. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and give you a good feeling when you do it. So why not do it? Why not? Why not hit the like button? Alright. And give me a good feeling. You give us both good feelings. Mutual good feelings.